Welcome to PR Talk Show initiated by Rabdi Meher, a national NGO based at New Delhi. And today's guest is Kalpesh Kumar Waghela ji, and I'm your host Muhammad Shahbaz Alam. Firstly, I will introduce Kalpesh Waghela ji. Who is he? He is a very renowned Indian and global person, and he has done a great job. He is innovative in his approach. He has chosen one specific thing of pharma industry, and that specific thing is pharma validation, which is the most important thing in the pharma industry. It comes into service as well. And Kalpesh is having 35 years of experience under his belt, and right now he's having multi-crore business. He started his business with few partners and with few lakhs of rupees, and his vision is to achieve 50 crore by 2022-23, and right now approximately 35 to 40 people are working with this organization KVS Technology based at Mumbai. And just I want to explain about the client, those for whom he is working right now. His company is working right now. Is a big client like Lupin, Glenmark, Cipla, Wockhardt, and Pfizer, Fresenius Kabi, Mylan, Abbott. These are the few big names. He must be having the list of clients, global clients right now. And the most important thing, Waghela ji is working not only for this pharma validation, but he is very much interested to help students across the world. He is conducting so many trainings for them so that they can come and join and can face the challenges very well. And in this COVID situation, he is helping students across the world and to be trained, and so that they can get the job easily and can take care of his family very well. So Kalpesh Waghela ji, kem cho?
Majama, I am great and very good evening. You are doing an excellent job. I am seeing you on many chats and you are taking many subjects of interest, which is very important in today's world. And excellent job by you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. आपका इस पीआर टॉक शो में, ग्लोबल पीआर टॉक शो में बहुत बहुत स्वागत है, खैर मकदम है। और हम ये चाहेंगे कि आपने फार्मा वैलिडेशन को ही क्यों चुना?
Okay, so let me take you back to the old days because it is a connecting dot. As Steve Jobs says, whatever event happen in your life has a connecting dot. So I was very bright in study. I was a board ranker. I did my electronics engineering. And in my final year, I had a project called humidity control systems. Then I was selected by a US based company. I was placed in the North South America. And of course, then I went to Europe, Africa, and everywhere. But humidity was in my back of my mind. I came back to India in 1993 and started a company for humidity control systems. Humidity is mainly utilized by pharma and textile industries, plus process plant, ISRO, nuclear power, everywhere. They all are our client. Even Reliance Petroleum, L&T was also our client. Excellent. But mainly pharma and textile. But pharma is much better, much clean. So we were focusing on a pharma, and then we added more services like calibration, thermal mapping, humidity mapping, and some validation of ethylene oxide. Yeah. But by the year 2006, myself and my partner, Mr. SP Sapavadia, decided to start a dedicated company for a validation. This was in the year 2006. So it was a new field. Very few people were doing a real work. They had some template and they were doing work based on the template. But we decided from day one that we will be focusing on a risk-based work. And our slogan was that good export through a quality product. Great. And we were meeting and talking to each and every company and educating them on a validation concept, guidelines, because in the year 2008, a very important guideline for validation from GAMP5 came into picture. So our first meeting also was starting with the small training to the purchase and all other people. And once we do the job, we were giving a free training to all the company people. Excellent. So that maintain the system in a validated state. So it was a free services till 2011, and from then on, HCL and Biocon and many other company invited me to give a training to their staff. And then there was a series, France, China, and then there is no ending. So now I am doing a very good amount of programs, and maybe I have trained more than 10,000 people in validation, and then many other things also were added in the series.
How many players are there in pharma validation?
In pharma validation, initially there were very few players, one or two or three players.
Mhm.
But now, as the awareness increasing, there are many more players are coming in. But if you look at the good quality player, they are from mainly foreign countries. And top consultants also like Ernst& and Young, Wipro, HCL,
Oh, I saw
Cognizant, they are also in this field.
Europe is
But we have a yeah, but we have a focus. We are purely focused only on validation, and
very
focus produces the results. A laser light will cut the metal, and a water will also cut a metal. Importance is a focus.
Kalpesh ji, during 34 years of your working experience. So how old are you? And what are the struggle that you faced during the business when you started your business? And name those people who supported that time and who is your mentor?
Okay, so basically, I am 56-year-old.
Then
Means
56,
I am a 56-year young person basically.
correct you. You're not 56-year-old. You are 56-year young.
Yeah, that is correct. So that is what it is. And basically, when we started the company, we were already having one company running, and my partner also had one another company running. So
Mhm.
starting the company was not that difficult because our background was very much in the field, so everything was going smooth. Of course, we need to train our young energetic new staff, and to convey them that we are in the quality business, we are talking about the integrity, and integrity is something very hard to find in the society nowadays. So that was very important task, but we convinced the team, and team also helped us a lot. My partner also was very helpful to me, and I must thank many people like Vinay Nayak sir, Subhash Pandey ji, K Anand sir, and many other industry stalwart, Gopi Reddy ji.
Mhm.
So who were the earlier people who helped us in this business, because validation was started with one or two area, but then we expanded into ERP validation, laboratory instrument validation. So many people were guiding us also, and then we were also learning a lot of things daily, and because we started training others, we had to be the best, and that helped us to grow like anything.
Excellent.
But the main difficulty came when the COVID strike, because we have a lot of order backlog, not only from India, but we work in Middle East, Europe, USA, and China.
Very good.
Ideally, Africa we have not started, so we had a lot of backlog of the order, but because of the sudden lockdown, we couldn't travel. We had a dedicated team, and we are in the life science sector, so we have to work despite of the problems. But initially, for first two lockdown, we were not allowed to travel, so we were stuck. But yes, then only there is always a opportunity in a difficulty.
Don't worry, I'm
So
going to touch upon $100 billion pharma industry very soon. And for that,
yeah, thank you.
the pharma industry is working. The government is also very proactive and they are working hard. And hopefully, very soon, we will touch upon the $100 billion market size of Indian pharmaceutical industry because government and the private players, means industry, have joined hands together to develop the APIs across India, and not only the APIs. The moment we'll work on the APIs, we have to work on the chemicals, excipients, and those packaging
Perfect.
and everything related to it. Right now, the pharma industry is giving 10 million jobs directly and indirectly, and hopefully, the moment we'll join hands together with the API, so your work will also increase by leaps and bounds, and hopefully, you will be you can be a multi-millionaire very soon. So you plan for 2025, and hopefully by 25 you can achieve your multi-billion dollar project. I hope so.
We are focused on basically having a good compliant world so that patient safety, product quality, and data integrity is controlled.
Exactly.
Success, money will come as a byproduct. That is a separate story. But we will want to help. Whatever you give it to nature, nature returns thousandfold. We plant some seeds, and then we see that lot of crop is growing. So this is what we believe. We want to do it, and we are learning a lot from you also. Without any interest, you are helping many industry people to do a lot of things in a different part of the world. So that is very kind of your nature. And our area is not only pharmaceuticals now, but it is medical devices, API, excipient, food industries, cosmetics, and nowadays even this validation has come to automobiles after this Volkswagen scenario. So it is ever increasing field. We in India can export a dedicated trained manpower who can do a lot of remote work, because this is a difficulty COVID-19. But in that, now remote work has started in a big way. So we are supporting. In fact, just now before only 10-15 minutes back, I was talking to Saudi team. Correct. So that has started, and they agree. As long as the quality is controlled, you can do the work remotely also. And this India should focus on. India has got very good talent, very good trained, capable, dedicated people who can work longer hours, and a smart brain also. As we did it in IT, now it is a time to do it in the pharma.
Pharma is a superpower. India is superpower because of the pharma. Because
Yes,
pharma industry is a superpower in the world. Because we are the maximum supplier of the medicine. We are supplying more than 20%. We are supplying 80% HIV drugs to the world. 80% HIV drugs.
superb.
45% to the America alone, and 25% to the UK. So name any country. That's why India is lifeline of the world, pharmacy of the world, botanical garden of the world. And really, no doubt about it, during the lockdown period, India worked hard and supplied medicine to across the world. And due to that, so many staff of the cargo, they died because of the COVID infection, because they worked day and night without even thinking about the life. So
Correct.
India is really a lifeline of the world, because we are working day and night and we are providing the affordable medicine to the world. No doubt
Very
about,
correct.
and at least world believe that India is not going to create some type of any coronavirus, the way China has created these menace to the world. That's why we are facing, everybody is facing right now the that menace. So one very very good question, because I always say India is lucky to have Gujarat.
Yes.
And because see, I always try to understand why Gujarati are mostly business person. So what is the
I
difference? And see, I have studied
I
a lot. Why I studied a lot? Because see, young chap of 20 years, 18 years, they already plan into that they are going to be start business very soon. But when we talk about the other part of the India, they are planning to get a job first, and they work 40 years or even 50 years of time, and then they start that planning to enter into the business. Why Gujarati are very proactive into the business? Can you
I
explain?
think, yeah, I think business is in the blood of the Gujaratis,
Mhm.
Gujaratis and Marwadis. I think so. In fact,
Gujarati,
I
Marwari,
was,
Punjabis,
yeah.
Ismail, Baniyas.
So basically, even I started a company even when I was in the last year only.
Mhm.
I worked in India for 1.5 1 year and a quarter, and then immediately I went to US. But still, company was running, and we were supplying to defense at that time. So this is in the blood. People have some kind of a feeling that they want to do something adventurous and something great so that they can help to the people.
So what is the
And nature is
what is the key of success in business?
key of success is to focus first of all
Mhm.
and do something good, provide a solution to people. You might lose initially, and generally people lose initially, but if you remain focused, quality spreads like a wildfire. The reputation can travel faster than the light and sound, and then you reach to the whole world. We
Love.
should not focus on a 1 year goal. We should focus on a 10-year goal,
Mhm.
because each cell is getting divided and the new cell is coming with the genetics plus the business environment, because your mind is totally focused on the business. Problem will come. It came to the Bill Gates, it came to the Steve Jobs. But if you are focused, if your intended purpose is good, the road will be clear and you will get a clear road. Even in the traffic jam area of
Contradicting
Mumbai,
one
Vadodara,
contradiction. One
one second, ambulance always gets a road. So intended purpose is to help others. Almighty will help us.
Thank you. Sir, there is a one contradictory question.
Now go ahead.
Mumbai is a financial capital of India. Why Mumbai is a financial capital of India, though mostly businessmen are from Gujarat?
I think earlier, if you go back in the history, there was Mumbai and Gujarat. It was one.
Mhm.
Many Gujaratis are still there. Of course, business is not anybody's community, but Mumbai strategic location is very good. And in Gujarat also, if anybody wants to become much bigger, he has to move to Mumbai, because it's the center of capital, all big industries around, international airport. Of course, now it is coming to everywhere, but they have a long history. So easy transportation also, because sea is close by. So all those things is making Mumbai very renowned place to be and control all over
Did
India
not
and the
suggest
world.
something to the government of India to generate business and to tackle the situation of joblessness?
I think that should be the prime focus, because if you provide a job to the youth, because youth is the country, today's youth is going to build the country. It is not very important that they should get very good salary, but they should get reasonable salary and a satisfaction. We can do anything. Even Gandhiji had did many things, Sarvodaya and certain things. So people were not, focus was not earning, but satisfaction that they are doing something good for the society. And many people can do that. But someone has to come up and say that, yes, we will utilize you in a good way. And if you do anything good, money is definitely going to come to you. Success is going to come to you. That is what I believe. And we should dedicatedly allocate a good team. There are many good people who can guide people freely, because everybody wants to make money, but after some certain stage, money is not your prime focus. Prime focus is to help others. What all rich people are doing, they are donating the money. So each and every person wants to contribute, but something is started, then we can definitely get a lot of advantage, and that should be done.
Excellent. Your insight is very valuable. Your approach is very positive, and your words are very calculated, and your vision is very clean. You know what to do and how to do and when to do. It's very very clear, and I'm very happy and hope audience will like this thing. I have only one question. This is the last question, hopefully. Uh, After COVID, see, still we are into COVID because COVID started in the month of November or December last year, and still we are into COVID. We don't know when we will be released from the COVID situation. Maybe this year or the next year, because next year, early next year, we're going to get the vaccine. And if vaccine will perform better, then hopefully we can take a breath, long breath. What are the new challenges and the opportunities introduced into the marketplace in India and world over due to the COVID?
See, COVID is a difficulty. but there is always an opportunity. We have to accept that whatever happens, happens for the good. We can't go against it. So accept it and then start focusing what we can do. And then when you focus, you realize that online, anything you do it online is going to help you a lot because people cannot travel. Second, protective gears if you provide anything, because if you have utilize the mask and other precaution which government and WHO is advising, if we focus on, there is a very less chance. Of course problems will always be there. When you are driving a car also accident can happen, but we have to be careful and then we can reduce the risk. So you can do a lot of things. In fact, I was doing a lot of training courses, but I had never thought that I will be training to a US person, Australian person, and Middle East person sitting at home. That was never thought of. They used to travel to India, spend a lot of money, hotel charges, lodging boarding charges, and they were getting tired also. Then they attend 2 days 3 days training, they go back. But then it was a 1 week. People from Switzerland, Canada had to come and take a training during their vacation time. But now within 2 hours notice, I can connect to all the people over the world and they get the training. Of course I have to select the time because US time and Europe time is slightly having a different gap. But this is what one of the wonderful thing which can happen and which just happened. So each Indian person can reach to many because we have got very good trainers, very good teachers, correct, experts in different field. So one body can select those people and approach the different country government that you have a problem, we can train our people. Let government make some money, that fund can be utilized for skill development of the students. We don't need money, but that can be utilized fruitfully and we can do wonderful things.
Very, very good. Means COVID has given an opportunity to be present everywhere in a soft copy. There is no need of hard copy right now. There is no mandatory of physical meeting with the people. So now we have a taste of global village, and
Yes.
it's proud to say that we are living in a global village, and we are more caring and sharing because this is the era of caring and sharing and a skill industry. Lovely talking to you, Kalpesh Kumar Vaghela ji, and you have given your valuable insight on all the topics and questions. Thank you very much to joining the Global PR Talk Show, and hope we'll join hands together again. And wish you for your 50 crores vision by 2022 and 2023. Hopefully, again we'll join hands together and we'll share that's our commitment, our commitment. All the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anytime you want to, you are also doing lot of good activities, lot of contribution you are giving to. I think I forget the name of the country, but many countries you help them. So anytime you need my help, I am available. And keep doing this good kind of a good activities. And Rabdi Mayor is going to be very famous name. Thank you very much. Have a great day and good luck to you also.
सर मैं एक ही
Bye.
बताना चाहूँगा कि जिंदगी एक बार मिलती है और हमें पता नहीं है कि ये जिंदगी हमारी जो है वो कब खत्म हो जाएगी। अगले सेकंड में हम हैं इस दुनिया में और अगले सेकंड में हैं या नहीं हमें नहीं पता, लेकिन हमें इतना पता है कि जब तक हम जिंदा हैं ये ज़िंदगी हमारी है और हम इस ज़िंदगी में जितना भलाई कर सकते हैं, जितना पॉजिटिव काम कर सकते हैं करें, क्योंकि नेगेटिव काम जो भी करता है उसका जो लाइफ साइकिल होता है बहुत छोटा होता है और वो मरने के बाद में भी वो तकलीफ देता रहता है। एक बुजुर्ग ने मुझे 50 रुपये दिए, जब जब उन्होंने 50 रुपये मुझे दिए तो मैंने बोला कि आपने मुझे 50 रुपये क्यों दिए? तो उन्होंने बोला कि इस 50 रुपये के बदले में मैं क़यामत तक जिंदा रहूंगा। मैंने बोला वो कैसे? बोला मैंने तुम्हें 50 रुपये दिए, तुम खुश हुए। तो तुम्हें समझ में आया कि बच्चों को देने चाहिए थोड़े मोड़े प्यार मोहब्बत, पैसे, दिमाग, मशवरा, कुछ ना कुछ देना चाहिए, ये भी एक डोनेशन है। तो जब हम अपने आप को ये सोचते हैं कि कुछ हम अच्छा करेंगे, कुछ अच्छा सुनेंगे, कुछ अच्छा बोलेंगे, तो नेचुरली है जिसको हम बोल रहे हैं, जिसको दे रहे हैं, वो जनरेशन के पास जा रही है, वो जनरेशन नेक्स्ट जनरेशन और चेन टू चेन जाती रहेगी। और जब तक ये दुनिया रहेगी अच्छी बातें हमारी फैलती रहेंगी, आपकी हमारी सबकी बातें फैलती रहेंगी और अच्छी बातों को ही लेना चाहिए। नेगेटिव चीज़ें बहुत सारी चल रही है मार्केट में, हमें ज़रूरत नहीं है उन पर टच करने की या उसमें घुसने की। और हम चाहते हैं कि ये दुनिया एक स्वर्ग है और ये स्वर्ग ही रहे और इस स्वर्ग बनाने के लिए हम सब जिम्मेदार हैं, हमारा और आपका, आप और हमारे पूर्वजों का साथ है और आने वाले लोगों का भी साथ रहेगा। जी, कुछ आप बताना
Can I
चाहते
can I get can I tell something?
हैं? जी जी जी, बताइए।
टू थिंग्स वी फोकस ऑन कि स्वर्ग और नर्क यही है। एक छोटी सी स्टोरी है, हिंदी में है आई थिंक, कि भाई एक आदमी स्वर्ग में गया तो और नर्क में भी जाना था, तो उसको दिखाया यमराजा ने कि अच्छा बंदा था कि चलो नर्क भी दिखाता हूँ स्वर्ग भी दिखाता हूँ। नर्क में गया तो देखा कि बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे पकवान बने हुए खाने के लिए, बेल बत्ता है, लोग बाहर आ रहे हैं, सबका हाथ इतना ही जा रहा है, बराबर है। एवरीबडी इज ट्राइंग टू ईट बट दे कैन नॉट ईट। दिस इज नर्क। एंड देन स्वर्ग में लेके गए, स्वर्ग में भी सेम मेनू है क्योंकि कैटरिंग का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट सब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक ही पार्टी के पास था, सेम मेनू। देयर ऑल्सो बेल रैंक, एवरीबडी केम आउट। उसने देखा कि वहां पे भी हर एक का हाथ इतना ही जा रहा है, इतना ही हाथ जा रहा है, सो इट कैन नॉट रीच टू द माउथ, तो वो भी खा नहीं सकते। बट उसने एक चीज देखा कि स्वर्ग में जो लोग थे ना, नरक में लोग क्या है खुद खाने के लिए ट्राई कर रहे थे, जबकि स्वर्ग में जो लोग थे वो आके लड्डू लेके सामने वाले को खिला रहे थे, और ये करने से काम हो गया। तो कंटिन्यूस इंप्रूवमेंट जो हमारे गेमफाई का भी ड्राइवर है, मैं सबको बताता हूँ कि बच्चा जब पैदा होता है ना, सेम हार्डवेयर सॉफ्टवेयर इज फिटेड इन दैट बेबी बॉय, सब पे, सब बच्चों के अंदर। बट ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ अ टाइम 24 घंटे सबको मिले हैं, बट वो 24 घंटे में जो आदमी अपने को इंप्रूव करता है, तो एक बंदा वही रहता है, एक बंदा क्रिमिनल बन जाता है और एक बंदा बिल गेट्स या स्टीव जॉब बन जाता है। सो ये कंटिन्यूस इंप्रूवमेंट प्रोसेस है, छोटे छोटे एक्शन और सही हैबिट, TFEAR, थॉट, फीलिंग, इमोशन, एक्शन एंड रिजल्ट्स। अच्छे ख्याल अगर मगज में रखोगे जैसा आपने बताया, तो सब कुछ अच्छा ही होना है, क्योंकि थॉट से ही अपना एक्शन बाद में आता है, एंड एक्शन विल डेफिनेटली प्रोड्यूस द रिजल्ट्स। वो तो न्यूटन्स का लॉ है, नो बडी कैन डिनाई दैट, एंड दिस इज द वन ऑफ द बेस्ट थिंग्स, एंड वी फील हैप्पी, सुख। I ask many people, what do you want? They don't want, all of them don't want money. They want sukh, shanti and sthirta. Happiness, peaceful and stability.
सुख का
खाली पैसे से नहीं आती
सलमान
है।
खान से अगर पूछेंगे तो बोलेगा शादी नहीं करना सुख का डेफिनेशन है। तो हम लोग
So you are a good person, and this happiness, smile, one of the best thing in the world. You share the smile also. That is also kind of a donation, which is also people are not smiling nowadays. So good thing.
हमें हमें अपना भी ख्याल करना है और अपनों का भी ख्याल करना है, जानवरों का भी ख्याल करना है, चरिंद परिंद का भी ख्याल करना है। सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं है कि हम लोग पेट भर के खा लें और जानवरों को न पूछें, सबको पूछना है। मैं रोजाना कुत्ते को अंडा खिलाता हूँ
Very good.
और एक विसिल जब मैं मारता हूँ तो वो भागता हुआ आता है, उसको पता होता है कि मेरा खाना आ गया। कोई दूध देते हैं उसको, कोई ब्रेड देते हैं उसको, हालांकि किसी का कुत्ता नहीं है, लेकिन क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि वो हमारा वो फर्ज है, हमें करना है, करना चाहिए। सुबह
Correct.
उठने के बाद
Correct.
कहते
Good.
हैं कुत्ते को पानी देते हैं सबसे पहले, क्योंकि जब वो पानी पिएगी तो दुआएं देगी। तो कुछ खाना बच जाता है तो वो भी हम जानवरों को खिलाते हैं। तो ये एक्टिविटी हम भी करते हैं और हम चाहते हैं कि हम सब मिलकर एक दूसरे की एक्टिविटी करें। हम जितना अच्छा खाना खाते हैं उतना ही अच्छा खाना अपनों को भी खिलाइए। दूसरा तो कोई होता ही नहीं है, सब अपने ही हैं। हम हैं, हमारे
बराबर.
साथ लोग हैं, इंसान हैं। और इंसान की जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ ये होती है कि वो झुकने वाले होते हैं। अकड़ना तो मुर्दे का पहचान है, अकड़ना तो
बराबर है.
मुर्दे का पहचान है। और हकीकत में जो इंसान होते हैं वो झुकने वाला होता है, जितना झुकोगे उतने अच्छे इंसान बनोगे। अब बहुत मजा
Perfect. Perfect.
आया, हम लोगों ने दीन दुनिया और सबकी बातें करी है। होप के सब लोगों को पसंद आएगा। मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि अगर आप लोगों को वीडियो पसंद आ रहा है तो आप लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए। और अगर किसी अच्छे लोगों को भी और लेके आना चाह रहे हैं जो इंस्पायर कर सकते हैं किसी को भी, तो मोस्ट वेलकम। थैंक यू वागिला जी, वंस अगेन।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Have a great day.